In The Empire Strikes Back, Luke Skywalker cautiously enters a mysterious cave on Dagobah right after Yoda tells him he will not need his weapons. Ignoring Yoda, Luke enters the cave armed with a lightsaber and a blaster. In the cave, Luke encounters what appears to be Darth Vader. Luke confidently ignites his lightsaber, duels Vader for a short time, and with a swift slash, Luke takes the head off of Darth Vader. The sinister helmet of Darth Vader falls to the floor, and after a small explosion, it's Luke Skywalker. What this means is that this is what Luke could have became if he wasn't careful. Luke could be the next Darth Vader. After Luke pledged himself to the Jedi, defeated the Emperor and his father, everyone's interpretation was that Luke is a Jedi now, and any fear of him turning to the dark side is now gone. Well, I think otherwise. What if Luke saw himself in Vader's mask, not because it's what could happen if he was not careful and didn't resist the dark side, but because it's what is in store for Luke in the future? We know that in the original trilogy, and supposedly the time in between episodes 6 and 7, Luke was still a Jedi and was still on the light side. What if Luke saw himself in Vader's mask because he was inevitably going to turn to the dark side and become the new Vader? But in episode 8 or 9, when he's far more powerful, Anakin Skywalker became Darth Vader because of the trauma he'd went through. He did the Emperor's bidding because he wanted to save his wife. He then lost his wife, lost his mother only a few years before that, and had been a slave up to the age of 9. Anakin had a hard life and had to deal with the fact that everyone who loved him died. Who does this sound like? Luke Skywalker. Luke lost his uncle and aunt. He then lost another father figure in Ben Kenobi, followed by the deaths of his mentor and teacher Yoda, his father Anakin Skywalker, and prior to The Force Awakens, his nephew Ben Solo betrayed him and killed all of Luke's new Jedi Order. Finally, Han Solo is murdered by Kylo Ren in The Force Awakens. All of this creates anger, fear, and suffering, all in which lead to the dark side of the Force. Maybe Luke exiled himself because of this change of character. Luke knew he was turning, and so left his life behind with no remorse. If not this, maybe we could expect to see a huge plot twist in episode 8 or 9, where Luke finally turns to the dark side and becomes the new Vader. A lot of theories and speculation videos have covered the possibility of Luke turning to the dark side, and maybe this is the reason why. The Empire Strikes Back connects with episode 8. Luke saw himself in Vader, not because it was a warning of what could happen to him if he were not careful, but because it's what is going to happen much later in Luke's life, making what he saw in the cave essentially a vision of the future. Alright guys, that is my theory on what Luke's head in Vader's mask could mean from The Empire Strikes Back. It could mean this, it could mean that we didn't see what Luke could become in the original trilogy, but rather we saw what Luke is going to become in episodes 8 or 9. He saw himself as Vader because it's metaphorically saying that in the future, this is what is in store for Luke. He's going to turn to the dark side and become the new Darth Vader. If you like this theory, then please let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think it's good or bad? Could this work? Let me know. If you want to help me and get this theory out there, then please share this video and subscribe to me for more regular Star Wars videos. Thanks for watching, guys.